Hi friends, in today's video, we'll see how we can run our code on AWS Lambda. Lambda is a AWS service which lets you run your code without managing or provisioning any server. So we'll first log into our AWS console and in the search bar we'll search for Lambda. We'll select this Lambda. To run our code on Lambda, we first need to create a function. So in the here we can see the create function, so we'll click on create function. We'll select author from scratch. We'll name this lambda function as my lambda. I'm selecting runtime as a Java 17 because I'm using code version as is Java 17. So I'll create function. Now we'll go to our IDE and we'll simply create a simple Maven project. If you can say here, see here where lambda is created. So we'll simply go to new, select other, and we'll select Maven project. Select Maven project here. We'll simply click next, and I'm selecting here Maven archetype quick start. So here we'll select com.lambda. I'm giving the artifact ID as a lambda test, and package is com.lambda. So let's finish it, and now our project will be ready in few seconds. Now you can see the project is created. So we simply go to our POM file and we need to add Lambda's core dependency to run our code on Java. So we'll simply search for Maven repository. We'll simply go to this link and we'll search for AWS Lambda. We'll select this AWS Lambda core Java. So I'm selecting the latest dependency. Simply we'll need to copy this tags and we'll simply add it in dependencies section. Now in the properties section, we have to add two things here. We'll first add Maven compiler source to 17 and the same Maven compiler target. We'll simply update our project. So we'll simply right click on our project, select Maven, click on update project, and simply OK. Now you can see the library is Java 17 and so the project is updated now. Now to run our code on Lambda, we need to create a handler class, so which will implement the request handler interface, which is present in Java Lambda's runtime. So I'm just creating class name as my handler and implements it with request handler. You can see it is in Amazon AWS Services Lambda runtime. So here I is the input, so I'm providing input as a string and I'll get the output as a string. So in this request handler interface, we have one method, handle request method. So we'll implement that handle request method here. So in this handle method, when we run our code on our Lambda, this handle request method will run. So we need to provide the implementation logic here. So I'll just simply add this out here to check the input, and the output should be just the uppercase of the string. So we'll just use two uppercase method on this string, and we'll simply just save this. And now we will right click on our project, and now we need to create the jar file. So we'll simply run our project as a maven clean. So it will clean our project, and now we again right click on project and run as a maven install. So now the jar file is be created. You can see here in the build success, now the jar file is created. So we'll simply right click on our project, select properties here, and in the location we'll simply click on this arrow. We'll go to inside this lambda test. Inside the target folder, you can see this lambda test jar is created. So we'll simply go to our lambda console. So this is our lambda we have created. So we'll simply go to code, and we can see here on the right section there's upload from. So we'll expand it, and we will select zip or jar because our jar file is created. So we need to go to the location where our jar file is. So we'll go to YouTube, and this is lambda test, and this is my jar file here. We will select the jar file and click on save. It will take few seconds. Now it's successfully updated. Now we have updated this, and if you see this runtime settings, the handler, we have to edit this handler, and we have to provide our handler here. So the handler will be the fully qualified class name, double colon, then method name. So we'll just edit it. We'll head over to our project, and we'll see what is the handler. This is my handler class. We need to provide this handler class here. So the package also we need to provide fully qualified name. So we'll select everything this here, dot the class name. Our class name is my handler, double colon, and the method name here. Now we'll simply save it. Now to test from here only, we can test our lambda function. So we'll go to test section. We'll create a test event. We'll simply provide, this is the input, this is the tag where we can provide input. So we'll provide, so I'll just provide my name, and it has to convert to the uppercase. So we'll just click on test. You can see the function is executing successfully, and you can see the output here, Pooja Jadhav, this is my name. And you can see the logs here. This input we have printed it here. This is out, it is printed here. And if you want to see a full log, you can click here, and you can see the logs in CloudWatch log groups. Here you can see the latest log here. You can see these logs. Now it's working as expected. And if you see this monitor section, from this section also you can see your logs, these function logs, view CloudWatch logs, and you'll head over to this CloudWatch logs section. And in the configuration section, if you see, there are many tags are open here. So in the trigger section, you can add triggers to our Lambda, as well as this permission section. uh, it has the role. This one is the role for our Lambda. This is the execution role of our Lambda. And if you see this role, there is a simple Lambda execution policies attached to it. So according to our need, we can add many other policies to their Lambda, but for now we'll be okay with this. And if you say this environment variables section, you can add some environment variables here, and you can uh, make our code dynamic. So I'll simply show you this sample. So we'll simply edit. We'll click on add environment variable. So I'm adding, simply I'll add name. I'll add my name as a, I'll add name as a Pooja here. So the value is Pooja. So I'll just click on save. And in my project, uh, I'll simply do sysout system dot get env, get environment variable, and we'll just provide the name of that environment variable we just created. Key value, key is a name, so I just provide a name. So you can so you just provide this name as well. So we'll simply add env here, and we can check, and we'll change our output to some extent here. We'll just input dot concatenate. We'll just concat with system dot get env. So dot concat system dot get environment variable name. So we'll again build the jar. So to build jar, we again run as a maven install. Now the jar is created. We'll go to our Lambda. In the code section, we need to again do upload from jar or zip file. We'll click on upload. We'll again select this Lambda test jar, save. In test section, I'm just providing hello. So we can test it now. You can say my uh, this name as Pooja is provided here. Now we need to check. Oh, we did the concat 2 times here, so we just need to remove it here. Now we'll check again. We'll just clean, just do a maven install. Now build success. We'll again go to code section, and in the code section again we need to upload the new file. It will be test lambda. Now it's uploaded. We'll test it with hello. Now you can see hello puja here. This puja is came from this environment variable. So based on your need, you can set some environment variables here, and you can get it from system.get env in our code. So that's it for today. Thank you.